Back two legs on the white marks.
That was the cheap violin.
Second small goes under this leg. Yeah, that way she's got to hold it to hold the stick.
Second one. Zetta's waltz is
Left leg.
right?
I'll be up with you. We'll make it happen.
Rosetta's waltz is Quando, Mento. Yeah.
Yes. Every time she goes on, it comes out. Every time she goes on.
Right? Yeah. the guy.
I've heard him, but he never will be back. So these are just the winners.
Yeah, no, I'm not interested in
back for the
music.
last
We have to come back.
I
No,
guess
I don't think
I
we're
could
supposed to
be.
leave.
Yeah, no, they want us to leave.
Oh, we're
But,
leaving?
but
Oh,
in any case,
for that
but
big chunk of
he's yeah, but he said
perfect.
he
Then
this
I don't have to tip.
like this tip now.
I'll just look at you and you'll tell me when to play.
Nah,
It'll be fine.
That's
no, I'm gonna be conferring
so
with you.
you can put that on
these
that tip on
numbers.
any
Make sure I
anything.
got it right.
Yeah.
So
This tip
I'll
I'm not worried about.
referring
I
back to
have
my
another one, but I mean another.
list here.
there was an issue with
Hoping to
this
say
with,
announcer,
with
you know?
this part.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
don't feel like
That would be
I don't feel
helpful.
like spending the money to change. I'd rather anyway.
But on my cello, I have a good end pin with this really sharp tip. But I wanted, but it's like the carbon fiber one is like 200 grams lighter, something like that. It's significantly lighter. But I had one carbon fiber that broke
Because you know, unless you put in the same kind of adjuster that squeezes it like a disc brake, you know, eventually the screw will destroy the noise. Also because I have one that's 2 millimeters narrower. Am I keeping you awake? I'm so sorry.
In any case, the guy from Vegas can put on one of these tips on any end. So I ordered another carbon fiber. So I think I'm going to send 2 carbon fiber end pins because I haven't put on that tip. It's just that I don't trust them anymore. You know, it could break, so I need a. That's all.
All right. Hello, Bryant Park. Yeah, who's excited for opera tonight? My name is Dan Fishman. I'm the Vice President of Public Events here at Bryant Park, and I'm so glad to see everyone here tonight and that the rain is held out for tonight's performance. Tonight's event is part of Bryant Park Picnic Performances presented by Bank of America. And all summer long on this stage and lawn, you can experience free music, theater, and dance. If you haven't yet, grab one of these postcards on your way out, and you can see the whole schedule that we have left between now and September 12. We'll be back with New York City Opera later this summer with a full production of Carmen. We have a New York City Circus Festival. We have a special event next week to celebrate July 4th with American blues musicians. Check out the whole schedule. Come back all summer long, not just at picnic performances, but all of the free events that we do here at Bryant Park. I'd like to let folks know, if they don't know already, about all of the Hester Street Fair curated food vendors in the back. So these are all local restaurants in those white tents serving food for you tonight. So if you're hungry after the show or during the show, go check those out. We also have picnic performances merch and information in the back there, as well as a bar selling beer and wine. So go check that out during the show tonight or after. All right. I'd also like to thank Bank of America for their longtime support of picnic performances. They deserve a round of applause for helping us do these free events. I'd also like to thank WQXR, who's a media partner for tonight's event, and Wonder Food Hall for their support as well. And last but not least, we are so thrilled to be working again with New York City Opera. It's been many years now. It's been a wonderful tradition that we're so glad to keep moving forward with. And to tell us more about tonight in New York City Opera, I'm thrilled to welcome to the stage Maestro Constantine Orbelian, the Executive Director and Music Director of New York City Opera.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you to all of you for venturing out in this unpredictable weather, but I tried my best to get rid of the heat and bring in some cool, so I think it kind of worked. So thank you so much for all of you for being here. And this New York City Opera tradition at Bryant Park, well, it goes back as far as I can remember. So I'm so glad that we can continue doing this, and you're going to be thrilled with the program tonight. Fantastic singers singing all the fantastic and amazingly famous arias from the most incredible Hollywood films. We're going to have an incredible MC who's going to tell you a little bit about each one of the artists, and there are going to be some very interesting surprises as well. So welcome to everybody.
Good evening, Bryant Park. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Opera goes to Hollywood. Tonight, yes. But 100 years ago, it was Hollywood stealing from opera. Yes, back then, the movies, film, was a brand new art form. Heart-wrenching, instantly recognizable music was essential. And opera had delivered that for centuries. Today, it still makes us weep in the dark and fall in love. Yes, Hollywood knew. If you want real drama, steal from the very best. Verdi, Puccini, Bizet, Mozart, Wagner. Genius, molto intelligente. Yes, we're not even aware of it. But opera is everywhere. In cartoons, romantic comedy, war films, and farce. From the Marx Brothers to Moonstruck to The Godfather. From the House of Gucci, Succession, The White Lotus. Opera and Hollywood share a language that the stakes are life and death. The costumes are fabulous. And no one ever dies quietly. Passion doesn't whisper, it sings to the rafters. Welcome to Opera Goes to Hollywood, right here in Bryant Park. Ladies and gentlemen, the Brindisi from La Traviata is a real showstopper. Libiamo, a toast to wine, to love, to living in the moment. Filmmakers love this saucy, bubbling over exuberance that somehow portends impending doom. There could be some catastrophe waiting in the wings. Yes, as in The Godfather, the Bond film Spectre, and in Pretty Woman with Julia Roberts. But in the original opera, Alfredo raises a glass to Violetta in her glittering Paris salon. Playfully, Violetta answers, "Oh, what's this?" Something starts to spark between them. It's light, flirtatious, and yet the stage is set for the coming heartbreak. Tonight, Italian-born maestro Stefano Vignati will conduct, ladies and gentlemen, the Brindisi.
we waiting? Oh no, we're all going.
One of Puccini's most beloved arias, O mio babbino caro, offers a tender, tearful plea. But look closer. It's emotional blackmail at its most beautiful. Loretta wants to marry Rinuccio, but her father objects. So, of course, she threatens to throw herself in the Arno River. And it's such a melodious plea. Of course, Papa has to give in. This aria has wafted into scenes in A Room with a View, Mr. Bean's Holiday, and even Pixar's Luca. Tonight, it will be conducted by Maestro Constantine Orbelian, and the always captivating Marnie Breckenridge will persuade Gianni Schicchi in O mio babbino caro. Ladies and gentlemen, Habanera is a sultry, teasing salute to love's unpredictability. Carmen says that love is like a soaring bird of prey, wild, untamable, and fleeting, just like Carmen. Film and pop culture absolutely love her. We've got Carmen Jones, and Carmen Jones and Carmen, a hip opera. And video games, commercials, whenever it happens, it adds instant flair and just a hint of danger. Tonight, it will be conducted by Maestro Constantine Orbelian. Habanera will be performed by the richly talented Latonia Moore. Ladies and gentlemen, Habanera! Back in the 19th century, Uruguay and Argentina brought this alluring sensual dance to a grateful world. Tonight, we will see a bold reinvention of the classic tango. Libertango is a passionate, edgy, and utterly modern tango. Composed by Astor Piazzolla, it has appeared in films like The Northern Bridge, Frantic by Roman Polanski. Also, no surprise, it appears in The Tango Lesson by Sally Porter. Its rhythm drives both movement and mood, which is very sexy. We feature the dancers of the Joffrey Ballet training program. Julia Phelps, Leo Freude, Isabel Roddy, Tessa Sieber, and Emma Wilton. Angelica Stiskin, choreographer. The music for this dance tonight features an added delight. The polished virtuosa, Christina Reiko Cooper on cello, conducted by Constantine Orbelian. Just pure tango fire. Ladies and gentlemen, Libertango! Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, this lilting melody from the Tales of Hoffmann by Offenbach is one of the most beloved and luminous pieces in all of opera. It is the seductive Belle Nuit aux Nuits d'Amour. The music is set to a gondolier's rhythm and is also called La Barcarolle. It is also a poignant echo in the Oscar-winning film Life is Beautiful, La Vita è Bella. The main character, Guido, hears it first at the opera and later, heartbreakingly, in the concentration camp. Tonight, that evocative beauty is brought to life by two exquisite voices of Yuna Lee and Kristen Sampson, conducted by Constantine Orbelian. Ladies and gentlemen, La Barcarolle. confident, charismatic, and just a bit cocky. The Toreador Song is an anthem of bravado. Of course, it's from Bizet's Carmen. The bullfighter, Escamillo, enters in full swagger. His sheer presence and booming voice wins the crowd. And Carmen? Meh. This is one of opera's most iconic melodies, and Hollywood knows it. You've heard it in The Muppets, Hey Arnold, and even Five Nights at Freddy's. Tonight, the versatile Christopher Nazarian will be conducted by Stefano Vignati. Ladies and gentlemen, the Toreador Song.
Seigneur, Seigneur, car avec les soldats, il est toreador, s'entendrait, pour plaisir, il se les combat. Le cirque est plein ces jours de fête, le cirque est plein du haut en bas. Les spectateurs perdent la tête, les spectateurs s'interpellent en grand fracas. Apostrophe, glissez ta page, poussez jusqu'à la fureur. Parce que la fête du courage, c'est la fête des gens de cœur. Allô, en garde, allô, allô, toreador, en garde, toreador, toreador. Oui, songe en combattant, un mort de regarde, et que l'amour t'attend, toreador, l'amour t'attend. On fait silence à que c'est passé. Plus de cristal fort, plus de cristal fort, le taureau s'élance en bondissant, postutorier. Il s'élance, il hante frappe, un cheval roule, entraînant un piccolo. Oh, bravo taureau, il la vole, le taureau fa, il vient, et frappe encore. C'est quoi ces banderilles, la nuit fureur il court, le cirque est plein de sang. On se forme franchi à grille, c'est encore un Madama. Allô, en garde, allô, allô. Toreador en garde, toreador, toreador. Oui, songe en combattant, un œil noir de regard. morta, toreador, l'amor, tato. L'amor, tato.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're Musetta from Puccini's La Bohème, you don't beg for attention. You just walk in and everyone stops breathing. Musetta shimmers as she sings to everyone in the cafe, except Marcello. Yeah, she's got him in the corner of her eye. We all know that feeling. And when she finally turns to him, he's done for. Remember Moonstruck? When the music swells, Cher can't help it. Her heart begins to shift. Romantic comedy meets operatic heat. And tonight, Marnie Breckenridge brings Musetta to life, full of sparkle, sass, and soul. Conducted by Michael Fennelly. Ladies and gentlemen, Quando men vo. A storm is coming. The air crackles, the sky darkens, and then fury. Vivaldi's Summer, Movement 3, Presto. It surges with lightning runs and thunderous strings as nature unleashes its power. Filmmakers have turned to this piece again and again to heighten suspense, chaos, or sheer adrenaline, from period dramas to modern thrillers, used most notably in Twister and A Perfect Storm. Tonight, that storm is captured by violin virtuoso Alexander Markov, whose blazing technique and fearless artistry turned Vivaldi's Tempest into something unforgettable. Conducted by Constantine Orbelian, let's welcome to the stage the violin virtuoso Alexander Markov. Ladies and gentlemen, Vivaldi's Summer by Way of Fire.
It's not good. It fell down. It fell off, kind of. It's awful.
At the heart of Puccini's Madama Butterfly lies a soaring aria of hope, longing, and denial. In Un bel di vedremo, Cho-Cho-san, Butterfly, imagines that her beloved Pinkerton will return one fine day. The audience knows that that's not going to happen. The emotional power here reaches far beyond the opera house. In the rock and roll opera Bohemian Rhapsody, it shows us vulnerability and fragility of promises and dreams. With our next soloist, it's easy to imagine that across time, Kristen Sampson would have been his favorite singer. With her bright, generous, expressive voice, Kristen Sampson is the perfect Cho-Cho-san. Ladies and gentlemen, conducted by Michael Fennelly, Kristen Sampson sings Un bel di vedremo. A Verdi, a Rigoletto. La Donna Mobile is every tenor's showstopper, a swaggering anthem to the so-called fickleness of women. Ha 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 ha. Ah, ladies, we all know that's sheer projection, pot calling the kettle black. Anyway, tonight, Berge Kazarian steps onto the stage with a very regal vocal firepower. With his effortless style and ringing high notes, we can hear why this aria has lit up opera houses and sports arenas and movie soundtracks. Verdi at his most dangerously fun. Please welcome Berge Karazian, La Donna Mobile. May the Force be with you, Star Wars. With Verdi, it's the force of destiny, la forza del destino. The aria, Pace, pace, mio Dio, is a cry for help. For a woman who is shattered by love, guilt, and fate, Leonora pleads with God to let her heart find rest, even as she knows that peace may never come. This powerful aria is featured in the Korean film The Scarlet Letter. It underscores the story's theme, the dark, consuming force of obsession. Tonight, the exciting and dramatic Monica Falcon sings with both sensitivity and conviction. Conducted by Maestro Constantine Orbelian. Ladies and gentlemen, Monica Falcon sings Pace, pace, mio Dio. La Mamma Morta comes from Giordano's Andrea Chenier. It is a grand, passionate opera that relives the horrors of the French Revolution, a searing aria of loss, memory, and survival. In the film Philadelphia, it plays a pivotal role. Andrew, who is dying of AIDS, shares a callous recording of the aria with his lawyer. It may be one of the most powerful moments of opera seen in a film ever. Through the music, we feel the beauty, the sorrow, and dignity at heart of the story. Conducted by Stefano Vignati, this evening Yuna Lee will share with us a nuanced and powerful interpretation. Ladies and gentlemen, La Mamma Morta. This next aria delivers Hungarian gypsy rhythms fused with the elegance of Viennese opera. Herr, in den Bergen ist mein Heimatland. Gesundheit is a fiery showpiece. It's from die Csárdás Fürstin, the Csárdás Princess, Emmerich Kallmann, composer. Cabaret singer Sylvia is not marriage material. Oh yeah? In this aria with dazzling flair, Sylvia refuses to be humiliated. She stands up to them all and marries the prince. The popular 1934 film adaptation starred glamorous European soprano Marta Egart. Conducted by Constantine Orbelian, meine Damen und Herren, a gem of a singer, Monika Falcon in Herr, in den Bergen ist mein Heimatland.
Hey,
One of Puccini's most iconic tenor arias, Nessun dorma, is a soaring declaration of love, mystery, and triumph. To Prince Karloff, this is not a serenade. It's a vow to himself to conquer the riddles, melt the ice, and win the heart of Princess Turandot. The aria plays a dramatic role in Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation. Tom Cruise races to stop an assassination. Where? At the Opera House, of course, the Wiener Staatsoper. Tonight, a majestic rendition sung by Armenian-born Berge Karazian, conducted by Constantine Orbelian. Ladies and gentlemen, Nessun dorma. Hello again.
This is our break. We're skipping ahead.
What a wonderful audience you are. The next number is a pop ballad with the soul of an aria. Lush, soaring, and passionate. It was a sensation in the 1950 film, The Toast of New Orleans. It is a golden age movie romance in musical form. Composed by Nicholas Brodsky, with lyrics by Sammy Kahn. From the 1950 film, The Toast of New Orleans, it would become a signature hit for Mario Lanza, who sang it with Katherine Grayson. In 1951, it was nominated, it didn't win, but nominated for the Academy Award for Best Original Song. Be My Love will be performed by two wonderful talents, Marnie Breckenridge and Berge Karazian. Ladies and gentlemen, Be My Love. The fiery melody and dramatic flair of the next song has made it a favorite of great vocalists across various genres. It's a sweeping Spanish ode to a special city in southern Spain. Funny, but Mexican songwriter Agustin Lara had never set foot in Granada when he wrote it. Diana Durbin sang it in the 1947 film I'll Be Yours. In 1944, Carlos Ramirez performed it with Xavier Cugat's orchestra in Two Girls and a Sailor. And there were others. Placido Domingo, Jose Carreras, the three tenors, and even Frank Sinatra. Tonight we have a woman's vocal interpretation by the richly talented Latonia Moore, without conductor but with all of the spirit of Spain. Damas y caballeros, Granada! Thank you. Here is another Mexican composer, a woman, classically trained concert pianist, Consuelo Velázquez. In 1940, inspired by the lush, yearning melodies of opera, she wrote Bésame Mucho, which became an instant classic. Everyone, from Andrea Bocelli to Diana Damro, has recorded it. And in film, it became the heartbeat of 1,000 on-screen romances. From Moscow Does Not Believe in Tears to moonlight. And even the Beatles famously tried their hand at it in their early days. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Christina Reiko Cooper on cello and Catherine Olander on piano. Bésame Mucho. Across a crowded room, it's a moment we all recognize. When it happens, not just the evening, but your whole life can feel enchanted. Without question, some enchanted evening is the romantic centerpiece of South Pacific. Rodgers and Hammerstein created a sweeping ballad of love at first sight, always sung with deep conviction and longing. No, it isn't opera. But in 1958, this Broadway musical about one last chance at love was adapted into a film. And the emotional power and the timeless melody of this song secured its place in the American songbook. Tonight, performed by Christopher Nazarian, ladies and gentlemen, Some Enchanted Evening.
Enchanted evening, you may see a stranger, you may see a stranger across a crowded room, and somehow you know even then, that somewhere you see her again and again. Some enchanted evening, someone may be laughing, you may hear her laughing across a crowded room, and night after night, as strange as it seems, the sound of her laughter will sing in your dreams. Who can explain it? Who can tell you why? Fools give you reasons, wise men never try. Some enchanted evening, when you find your true love, when you feel her call you across a crowded room, then fly to her side and make her your own. For all through your life you may dream all alone. Once you have found her, never let her go. Once you have found her, never let her go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Italian street song is a sparkling, high-spirited romp, and it's filled with coloratura fireworks and old-world, turn-of-the-last-century charm. It livens up Victor Hugo's operetta, Naughty Marietta. It's set in the 18th century in New Orleans and involves romance, mistaken identities, comedy, and lush music. In 1935, it was made famous in the film adaptation by Jeanette MacDonald. Later, it delighted a new generation of Sesame Street, where Placido Flamingo performed it with an enthusiastic animal orchestra. Tonight, it's brought to life by the amazing and delightful Marnie Breckenridge. Ladies and gentlemen, the Italian street song.
sing, 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 boom, boom, eh, la, 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 ha, 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 sing, boom, eh, la, 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 ha, 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 sing, sing, eh, la, 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 sing, la, la, ha, ha. Sing, 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 sing.
Film directors use this next song because it evokes timeless, soulful America. It's instantly recognizable and can cross genres, opera, jazz, blues, even rock. Summertime had its premiere in 1935 in Boston in George Gershwin's Porgy and Bess, an instant hit. This languid lullaby has been used in so many films. Angel Heart, The Talented Mr. Ripley, Die Hard with a Vengeance, American Beauty, even The Simpsons. Judy Garland's daughter, singer Liza Minnelli, once said that when you no longer see the technique, when the effort disappears, then the singer truly becomes the song. She doesn't just sing it, she is the song. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, with Gershwin's timeless melody, LaTonya Moore is the song. Summertime. Two women plot. Two women plot to expose a lover's betrayal by writing a clever letter. But Mozart gives their mischief the beauty of a lullaby in Sull'aria. It is a moment of grace, wit, and perfect musical symmetry from Mozart's Marriage of Figaro. In The Shawshank Redemption, when it is played through the prison loudspeakers, everything stops. The inmates don't understand the words, but their bleak reality is pierced with sounds that are pure and soaring. It takes them out of themselves. Tonight, this playful conspiratorial aria will be performed by Kristen Sampson and Latonia Moore, conducted by Michael Fennelly. Ladies and gentlemen, Sull'aria. Changement? A change of plans.
Thank God.
We're always ready for that. Da capo. The Saber Dance was composed by Aram Khachaturian. He had an Armenian soul but carried a Soviet passport. With a whirlwind of speed, intensity, and gleeful chaos. Originally part of his ballet, Guyenne, it quickly escaped the classical world to become a pop culture icon. This electrifying piece has appeared in films like Pee-wee's Big Adventure, The Hudsucker Proxy, and even a Soviet-era comedy, The Seven Brides of Lance Corporal Zebruyev. Whether accompanying a chase, a hula hoop, or total mayhem, the Saber Dance is fiery, rhythmic, almost maniacal. And on this night, it will be performed by the incomparable Alexander Markov on violin, without conductor, but with no shortage of fire. Ladies and gentlemen, the Saber Dance. The final aria from Madama Butterfly is a lullaby, a goodbye and a prayer all wrapped up in one. Cho-Cho-san has lost everything: her honor, her husband, her future, but not her love. And not her dignity as well. In Tu piccolo Iddio, she sings to her child, calling him my little God, before surrendering him to the father who abandoned them. It is a moment of unbearable tenderness, sung with the serene calm of a woman who has made peace with her fate. This aria has inspired generations of filmmakers, from Miss Saigon to Memoirs of a Geisha. Conducted by Constantine Orbelian, Yuna Lee brings us this devastating farewell from Puccini's most tragic heroine in Tu piccolo Iddio. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in for a treat. The New York City Tango School presents Oblivion, performed tonight by Carol Kutovides with Christian Perry, conducted by Constantine Orbelian. This selection features once again on cello the artistry of Christian Braco Cooper. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming these wonderful dancers in Oblivion. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think the film Groundhog Day had any opera in it, but here we go again, Sull'aria. Vesti la giubba from Pagliacci is one of opera's most iconic and heartbreaking arias. A clown learns of his wife's betrayal, yet must go on stage and make the crowd laugh. He sings, "Put on the costume," as his heart breaks beneath his grease paint. This aria has appeared in many films, often used to heighten tragedy or irony. It's playing in The Untouchables at the moment that De Niro's Al Capone hears rumors of someone's murder. His reaction is a chilling mix of amusement and sadness. Conducted this evening by Stefano Vignati, we are delighted that Mark Heller will bring his impressive stentorian voice to this aria. Ladies and gentlemen, Vesti di Giubba.
mentre preso dal delirio non so più quel che dico e quel che faccio, neppure dopo sforzati. Sei tu forse
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the grand final. Finale, finale, finale. Let's go to Napoli. The most famous Neapolitan song is a sunny, soaring celebration of love, light, and longing. Written by Edoardo di Capua, O Sole Mio has become an unofficial anthem of Italy and a wonderful showcase for great voices. In 1946, the song appeared in the Italian war drama of the same name. In the 1966 film, for the first time, it was sung by Mario Lanza. Tonight, performed by our full ensemble and conducted by Stefano Vignati. Ladies and gentlemen, O Sole Mio!
stan fronti a te. Che bello è